Halloween Extreme Harlequin. Check out that pattern on her. Absolutely stunning Crested Gecko. Look at that contrast. Let me tell you guys, I've been looking for a Halloween Harlequin like this for a very long time. So I saw her recently, posted online, and I could not resist. I had to immediately snatch her up. Of course, getting permission from my wife. I am in love with this gecko. She is freaking beautiful. Look at that. What a cutie. Look at that face. So, if you guys got any name suggestions, drop them in that comment box below, because I am awful at coming up with names. Priscilla comes up with half of them. Go ahead and put her away and let's get started. So, anyways, I wanted to throw together a quick little video for you guys showing you all some of the techniques and tools we use every single day when feeding our geckos. Obviously, as many of you all know, we have hundreds of geckos with different species to take care of. They're also located in different areas. We have the main gecko room here. We have a closet on the other side of the house. We have terrariums in the living room, hallway. We even have the day geckos out on the patio. So obviously when feeding geckos, it's gonna take a long time for us. So we're gonna show you in this video what we use to help save time, make it more efficient, and also as long as it benefits the geckos, it's a win-win. So check this out. I don't know if I've ever shown you guys this before. This is our security guard. Not many people in their gecko rooms have a security guard when you enter. Ready for this? Boom shakalaka. It's Negan. So watch out if you ever come here. He'll get you. But anyways, before we get into the video, I want you all to get comfortable, relax, and check out the most epic Crested Gecko diet making video you guys have ever seen before. Check it out. So, how many of you guys know a gecko breeder that has a chef cart to feed their geckos? Well, if you didn't know anyone before, now you do. We have it. So, this is actually, I want to show you guys this first because I'm most excited to kind of show it off. This thing has probably made our life so much easier out of anything else I'm going to show you in this video. Yeah, it's a 3-tier aluminum chef cart, and obviously, like I was saying, our geckos are located in multiple areas of the house, hence why we got this. Because it's 3 tiers, we can store some of our cleaning supplies on here with the chlorhexidine on the bottom, paper towels. We have different diets on here. We have Repashy, our Pangea, of course. We have the food trays, spray bottle. We have deli cups. If we need to move the geckos into a deli cup temporarily while we're cleaning out their trays. And yeah, let me tell you, having a mobile table when you have geckos all over the place makes everything so much easier. I'll just basically set it up on, you know, one side of me like this. I'll put out all the food trays on here, fill them all up with the squirt bottle, pull out the bins, take out the old food, put in the new food. If I need to clean it, I can clean it. Everything's right here. It just makes my life so much more simple when feeding hundreds and hundreds of geckos. So everything in this video though, I'll put the description or the link to where to get it in the description box below. This one is from Amazon and I think it was $70, I want to say, but I'll look it up for you guys. Of course, there's a bunch of different ones out there. This is just the one we chose to get. It is very easy to assemble, very sturdy. I've never had a problem with it. The wheels work great. And yeah, let's check out another item. Not quite as graceful as Priscilla was in that epic, awesome gecko diet video. But next on the list is this. This is a Condiment squeeze bottle or ketchup bottle. Relatively inexpensive, but this is the probably the #1 thing that really changed my world early on. Man, I remember before I had this, I only had a few geckos and I would just sit there, you know, putting a little bit of the Pangea diet with water and trying to mix it with my finger perfectly. Of course, that was good and completely fine, and many of you might be there right now. But that was fine up until like, I want to say like 20 or 30 geckos in, and it was just kind of a hassle doing it that way for so long. But yeah, once I finally upgraded to this, being able to mix a bunch of it at the same time, as long as you can pretty much go through the entire bottle within 2 feedings, you should be good to go. Stores pretty well in the fridge for about like 5 days, I'd say. But yeah, this thing nowadays saves us a ton of time, and you guys saw in that awesome video kind of how we quickly mix it up and throw it together. Obviously, it probably looks way cooler in that video than actual real life, but that's movie magic. But yeah, anyways, I think this is like under $5. I'll try to find one from Amazon, put in the link below. But yeah, let's definitely a must-have for you guys with a lot of geckos. Saves you a lot of time. I wouldn't store this in the fridge for more than a week. But yeah, other than that, let's see what else we got. Next on the list are these right here. These are just little plastic condiment trays from the dollar store. That's right, they actually come in a little 12-pack right there, just $1. And the reason we switched to these a while ago is, actually a long time ago, is they're very sturdy and very relatively simple to wash. Priscilla literally has to hand wash hundreds and hundreds of these after a feeding. So props to her, but it is what we do for animals, right? But yeah, so we got away from doing the disposable cups. Obviously having so many, it just wasn't efficient. And it was a big waste of money and just waste of supplies in general. But yeah, so we just found that these work pretty well for us. Obviously, there's 100 different solutions out there. A lot of people use like upside down water bottle caps for babies or upside down Gatorade caps, which is cool. You know what, and everything I'm showing you guys in this video, it's just whatever works for you. I can't emphasize that enough. I'm just showing you guys what works for us so you can, you know, copy what we use. That's completely cool. That's why I'm making this video. Or come up with your own thing. Let us know. Comment below what you guys use. I like to continually evolve our process here. And if I see something or hear something that someone else is doing that makes sense and is easier, then I'm down to at least try it out. So, I mean, that's pretty much the point of this video, so you guys kind of see our process. But yeah, anyways, these things are super durable though. I think we originally had, or we still have in rotation, some of the original ones 4 years later when we started buying these. So right now in every single enclosure, we have one of these trays, and all of them right now filled with food. So to make it really, really efficient for us, we actually have double the amount of trays available. And what I mean by that is when we go through feeding our geckos, obviously you have to take out the dirty one first. What are you gonna do? Take out the dirty one, clean this, fill it with food and put it back in? That would take a long time to do that for everyone. So we already have enough of these trays clean and ready to go going into feeding where we can just take out the dirty one, stack it up, and put in the new one in the enclosure. And yeah, it's just another way to make it super simple. Let's move on to the next item. And the last thing I'm going to show you guys is not necessarily food related, but just as important as feeding your geckos is misting your geckos, making sure they have the proper amount of humidity. This right here is a pump action mister. Obviously, it has the brand Roundup in it, so it's obviously designed for like pesticides and whatnot. But this works perfect. Obviously, I gotta say, I've never used any chemicals in it. Trust me, I bought it brand new. I have only put water in this. But yeah, anyways, this one came from, I think it was Home Depot I got it from. Obviously, any of the hardware stores have it, or you can also order this online. But yeah, in the beginning, with just a few animals, I used to use the simple squirt bottle, which that worked fine for a while. And eventually, I upgraded when I had enough to this. And using this, being able to just, you know, pump it up and go down the line and spray mist all of our geckos pretty fast, it's definitely just another thing that makes my life easier. And that's a secondary reason why on all these baby bins here we have front-facing vents. Not only for airflow to get through the bins, but it allows me to spray mist our geckos super, super fast and efficient. So that's literally what this is for though. We just go down the line and give them a nice little midnight rain. And yeah, remember, a misted gecko is a happy gecko, I think, most of the time. But anyways, that is just some of the tools we use to make our lives here at Guardians of the Geckos that much easier. Hope you found this insightful. Definitely comment below, like I said a little bit ago. Let us know some of the tricks or tips or techniques, tools you guys use when you're feeding your animals. Let us know. I definitely want to see what you guys have below. Don't forget, name suggestions, drop them below as well. Links to all these items, check it out in the description box. And make sure to subscribe to our channel and check out our website, www.guardiansofthegeckos.com. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.